You're listening to WELR FM, Eagle 102.3, Roanoke, LaGrange.
It's time now for the LaGrange College Coaches Corner on WELR, Eagle 102.3, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now live to Johnny's New York Style Pizza in LaGrange with Jack Norman and head coach Steve Pardue.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Coach's Corner live here from Johnny's Pizza. We're across from LaGrange Mall here on Lafayette Parkway, and I'm here with Coach Steve Pardue. And, Coach, y'all traveled up to Virginia to take on Ferrum. Tough first quarter, I think, that set you back a little bit. I still had a chance to do some things in the third quarter, but come away with a loss, 34-20, against a pretty tough Ferrum team.
They were a good football team, really good defensive line. We knew that going in. It was going to be one of the better defensive lines we've seen all year. And we just got off to a bad start offensively. And really, we played pretty good defense the first half. That's kind of what I tell people that weren't there is kind of a tale of two halves, to be honest with you. They scored 12 points, but we gave them both. We gave them short fields with interceptions. And one was kind of a tip ball, kind of a weird type situation. But in saying all that, our defense kept us in the game while we were struggling offensively until the last drive of the half. We go 95 yards and score with, I think, 12 seconds left and really operated well. We were in a 2-minute situation. Some we weren't. Nick hit a big run, Cersei, and Keontae Buttons caught a touchdown pass. And Keontae had a great game for us. If I had to come out and say who played the best for us, it'd be Keontae. Right. Kind of got him, we thought he'd be a great kick returner. He's kind of been hesitant, and we kind of got him hitting it, and our blocking was better. And but Keontae caught that touchdown. So we go in down 12-7, but honestly, I'm feeling pretty good at halftime. I'm thinking, hey, playing good defense, let's get this offense going. We're going to be okay.
They missed 2 field goals, 2 extra points as well.
They missed an extra point and then went for 2 and didn't get, I think. I can't remember about that, Jack.
No, they missed the first extra point. They did try for 2, didn't get that either.
We stopped that, right. But so 12-7, and I'm thinking, hey, we're okay, and we get it, start the half. We had deferred the opening kickoff, and we get it, drive it down, and like we've done sometimes before, we shot ourselves in the foot on the goal line. We get a 5-yard penalty. That area is so precious, right. So we had like a 3rd and 3. Now it's 3rd and 8. Don't get it. And Zachary Kudawa, who had a really good game also, too, made
2 field goals there in that quarter.
Made a field goal, made both extra points. And now we get it to 10-12. Feel pretty good. Well, they come back and answer with a touchdown. Then we get it and get a field goal. Then we get a stop. And then we come back and we score and get up 20-19. And we're excited. We get a big hit. And we just have a guy not take his gap, and they get a zone that comes out for 67 yards. And then we just, it is what it is. And we didn't really recover from that. Right. We didn't handle that well. We seem to handle at times adversity better than we do prosperity. A couple of times we've got up on teams maybe 2 scores and we relax. Right. And I talk to them about it all the time, and it's just something we got to get better at, and we're working hard at it every day to overcome these things. So, because everybody thinks, about handling adversity is so important, and granted it is, but we got down 12-0, I felt like we handled that pretty good. And as soon as we go up, we give up a big play. It's like we relax just a little bit. Hey, we're okay now. So we got to continue to work on getting that edge about us where we can do those things. But, we got in late. It was an 8-hour bus drive time. We had to make a stop and get gas and everything, and brought the kids in Sunday. And we had just met and talked about a lot of things, about what direction do we want to take. I'm a lot more about our program than I am about our team. What direction is our program going in? Are we doing things for the quick fix, or are we doing things for the long haul? And I'm a long haul type guy, And I told the kids, if anybody asks what happened, tell them Coach Pardue's fault. I mean, that's part of the deal. When you accept a job as a head coach, it falls on your shoulders. Exactly, and so,
good or bad.
Right, exactly. And I promise you, there's a lot of times I got way too much credit, too. But I got home 1 o'clock, 1:15, and can't sleep and try to decide what direction we want to go. You go to bed at 3:30 and get up at 6, but we're going to play kids that we feel like that we feel good about losing with. Mm-hmm. May not be the biggest, may not be the strongest, but I know it means enough to them. And we got a bunch of guys that are playing. Playing effort hadn't been our problem all year.
Sure.
It's just an execution deal, and we got to continue to get better and work at it. And like I told them, you're our players and we're your coaches. So good, bad, or indifferent, we're all together. We're in this deal. So and kind of challenge them. Let's finish this thing strong. Sure. Because we're in a tougher situation. We were thinking conference championship, and we need help now if that was to happen. I'm not saying it can't happen, but all we can control is what we can control. We can't worry about things we can't control. And right now, it's homecoming, which is a big week at LaGrange College. Sure. You know that. And got a lot of we'll have probably our best crowd of the year will be there. And Greensboro, who's struggled some this year. And I told the kids that, but they're going to come in and think they got a chance. So we got to go out and a team that's struggling. And I've always found you've got to get on early. You got to come out fast. So that'll be a point of emphasis all week and getting healthy. We need to get healthy. But after this week, we got a bye week. So let's sell out everything we got this week and then take a bye week and kind of get back and regroup and then finish the last 2 weeks.
And with two of the biggest rivals we got in the conference. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back and talk lots more about LaGrange College football. You're listening to the Coach's Corner right here from Johnny's Pizza on Eagle Sports.
Everywhere you look on your campus, some event is happening, and that's the way you want it. But keeping your active campus clean and looking its best isn't easy. Nonetheless, National makes it look easy. Low staff turnover and a commitment to excellence allow National to ensure your campus from top to bottom, inside and out, is always perfect and spotless. Parents and students alike give us a 4.0, and we settle for nothing less. You'll like having National on the job.
Visit us at teamnational.com to see what National can do for you.
What will 2017 bring for LaGrange College graduates? That's a fairly easy question. Before they even received their diplomas, an impressive 70% of our 2016 senior class had already accepted a job or a graduate school offer. At LaGrange College, you'll discover your calling and prepare for a life of professional and personal success. Apply online. It's free. And then plan a campus visit. Go to lagrange.edu or call 800-593-2885.
Okay, I've got to get up, get ready for work, get the kids so they don't sleep all day, go to work.
At the Medicine Cabinet, we understand busy. That's why we like to save our customers time. We offer home delivery inside city limits, a drive-through, and no long lines to wait in. We get you in and out as soon as possible. We have 2 great locations to better serve you. Our Vernon Street location is home to our famous soda shop. So come in, enjoy a milkshake, hot fudge sundae, or a lemon sour. Also check out our gift shop that offers children's clothing, toys, books, jewelry, and more. The Medicine Cabinet is a locally owned pharmacy, plus a little more.
If knee and leg injuries are keeping you off the field, get back in the game with Houston Clinic. Their physicians are leaders on every level, providing specialized treatment for all sports-related injuries. If tears, pulls, strains, or anything else has you on the sidelines, turn to Houston Clinic for speedy recovery. Visit Houston.com or stop by one of their 9 locations in Georgia and Alabama. Research, education, treatment. Houston Clinic.
It seems like just yesterday, he was running around the backyard playing football with his little brother, dreaming about the big game. And now he's here. He's worked hard to make the team, and he's ready to take the field. And at Synovus, we're here to cheer him on. From meeting your personal and banking needs to pulling for the hometown football team on Friday night, we're proud to be a part of our community. We're Synovus, the bank of here. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Now back to the Coach's Corner live at Johnny's New York Style Pizza on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to the Coach's Corner live here from Johnny's Pizza with Coach Steve Pardue. And we're looking back at the ball game we took on Ferrum, lost 34-20. But, Coach, it's still a ball game that I want to go back to the defensive side for a second because I'm looking. We're down 12-0 in the first quarter, but your defense really showed up in the second quarter and held them out completely, and you were able to get the late touchdown as well going in in pretty good shape at halftime.
Exactly. I mean, again, I go back and we're feeling good. We think, hey, we kind of got this thing turned. Let's just keep stopping them, and we're going to get it going. And with offensively, we scored 4 possessions in a row. Mm-hmm. We'd like them to be touchdowns, but they were. 2 of them field goals, 2 touchdowns, but we can't hang on right now. Kind of similar to Averett, I think, and I think us, Averett and Ferrum, there's not a lot of difference.
Right.
You know, I mean, I think we're kind of all of us are right there, and whereabouts is, I'm not sure. But the teams we played, I'm proud of our kids. I think they fight. You know, they fight and they try and hard. We need to get some guys back. It's for some reason, you know, I think this happens at every level. You never get injuries just at everywhere. You kind of hit one position for whatever reason, you know, and ours seems to be the secondary, you know, and not that the kids playing aren't doing well, but that, you know, in college football, you need to have some rotations going, you know, and so.
And we're not as big as
right,
as
but
we want to be
even,
at that
you know,
position.
you're stressing everybody to play hard and play fast.
Right.
Well, you know, you don't want to play 12 straight plays. You know, you want to be able to roll them. And you know, Josh Rivers and Xavier Coxum both started safeties for us at one point, and both of them are out right now.
Right.
You know, so some other guys, and I'm really proud of Peyton Haynes. He's really stepped up for us. A kid that's he transferred from Tuscaloosa College and
a couple interceptions last week and the week before.
And had his daggum hands on one this week. Made a great break on one, just didn't come up with it, and had a couple big tackles for us. D-Dub, we call him Devon Williams, has played well for us at safety this year, you know. But those guys, they need blows, and, you know, right now our depth, we don't have as much depth as we'd like at that position. And but, you know, that's why you practice and keep working. Like I say, we need to get through this week. And we got a linebacker that, you know, we're really excited about, a kid that came from Vidalia, Georgia, Jackson McFadden. He hadn't played a snap this year. And he was a kid, he's a guy, bless his heart, he's a hard-luck guy. In high school, he got a stomach condition, and he missed almost his whole junior year and almost all of his senior year. And he comes back, and they're having a good year. Vidalia is, and the coach don't want to really mess with anything, so he plays some fullback. And luckily, I know the coach down there, and he calls me and says, Steve, I want you to look at this kid. And he played an all-star game, had 19 tackles.
Wow.
So we got him to come up, and he gets here, and, man, he's looking great. You know, about the third day of practice, he gets a concussion. So that's a week, you know. He gets back, and Thomas Crock, our linebacker coach, we're going to kind of give him a few reps, you know. And I actually had to leave and go to Gridiron or something. I can't remember. I left at the very end of practice. And Thomas said, he said, all right, I'm going to give you 3 plays. The kid plays 3 plays really good. Let me play one more. He just takes on the block, and for some reason he kind of tweaked his knee up. And but it didn't have to have surgery, but he's been rehabbing it all along. And we're hoping after the open week we can get Jackson back. And I think he could be a difference maker for us.
You got a strong linebacker core. You know, you got Slappy, and I think you got Fabian, and you got some guys that really get after it.
Right.
We
need more. We need more, you know. And I tell you, Kevin Hollingworth is a freshman that came from Alabama, and we put him on some special teams the last few weeks. He did really well. And we're going to give him a look, playing a little bit of linebacker this coming week. And we think he's a guy that can be really big in our future. You know, was a safety coming in, and we moved him down to linebacker because, you know, you try to get a little more athletic. And he's a guy that we think his body's going to continue to change. You know, we're trying to – that's one thing, Jack. We've made a commitment to our weight program. Not – again, I hate to say it's like we're doing better than anybody before us, but it's just what we're doing, you know. But our kids that play the travel, we call them travel squad, non-travel. And the travel squad, they lift every Sunday 2 o'clock, and then they lift tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock. They'll come in and get a workout. And then they'll come in Thursday morning at 6 o'clock and get a workout. So they're getting 3 workouts a week during the season. A lot of people don't do that. And then we're taking our non-travel guys. They lift Sunday also. And then they lift Wednesday and Friday. And we actually have them a more intense workout, you know. And trying to stress those guys, this ain't a punishment deal. This is a developmental deal. We're trying to get you where you need to be.
You want to be on the field, this is how you do it.
Exactly. And then, you know, and we got them at an age where their bodies are changing so fast, you know. So Nick Roger is our strength coach. He's a grad assistant, was a great player at LaGrange College. And he
lived in that. He was a gym rat. He lived in that weight room.
Yeah, because I'll be honest, when I first got there, I was a little bit – concerned about, here's a guy that's 1 year removed from playing with these guys, being in charge of the weight room. And I'd always, when I was at LaGrange, had been my own weight room coach. Felt like I was pretty much up to date and everything. Well, it's like anything else. When I went to the University of Kentucky, they've got a whole weight training staff. I get away from it. So 3 years, I don't think about it. I come back to East Coweta. We've got a great strength coach, and I'm like, he's a lot better than me. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of like, you get away from technology for 3 years, you come back, and it's
completely different.
Man, I don't even know how to turn this on, So Jamie Glover ran my strength program at East County. We did a great job. So I get there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. And I watched Nick a couple of days, and I'm like, man. And then talking to people, what's happened is that he was such a hard worker that he has all those kids' respect. So he's not just talking the talk. They've seen him walk the walk, So, and then it's a great commitment he makes. He's there at 6. He's there at 6 Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday morning.
Last week, the commitment too.
Yeah, last week we had fall break, and we didn't lift until 9, and I think he was a lot happier than the kids, So
you got to sleep late. Well, for the folks that are here in the restaurant, we're going to reach into the little bin here and pull out a ticket.
All right, let's see.
And they're going to win a free 2-topping pizza from Johnny's Pizza.
The winning number is 952-7814.
814. So if you check your ticket, see if you got 814.
814, the last 3 digits.
Anyone? Looking around?
This young lady right here. You got it.
All right. Give that to you. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Well, there's the winner. You'll be a winner, too, if you come out here to Johnny's Pizza tonight. We're having a great time here on the Parkway across from LaGrange Mall. We're going to take a break. Be right back. You're listening to the Coach's Corner on Eagle Sports.
You need to brush your teeth at least twice a day, and you need to have your teeth cleaned and looked at by a dentist at least twice a year. We've heard this since we were kids, but sometimes we get busy and forget to brush and skip an appointment. We turn around, and it's been a while since we've been to the dentist. So let's get back on track. Call Childress Dental Center for an appointment at 706-882-1888 or go to the web at childressdentalcenter.com because your smile is very important, and we want you to have the best one possible. Childress Dental Center, next to the post office, 114 Calumet Center, LaGrange. Kemp's Carpet, your locally owned and operated carpet professional since 1977. Owned by Gerald Kemp and his sons, Brent and Jeff. They are your Mohawk, Shaw, and Armstrong certified flooring dealer with a huge inventory of carpet and vinyl flooring. They have a wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, so you'll be enjoying your flooring for years and years. So drop in and pick it out. They'll measure and get a free estimate to you quick. Kemp's Carpet, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And you can like them on Facebook at Kemp's Carpet.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Whether you're moving to Troup County from out of state, moving across town, or across the street, Daniel Realty and Insurance Agency has the experience to help you find the perfect residential property in the LaGrange area. Daniel Realty and Insurance Agency wants to help you find the right auto, home, health, life, and commercial insurance to meet your personal needs. For a quick, competitive quote, drop in and see them at 207 Ridley Avenue in LaGrange, or find them on the web at daniels-realty-ins.com. Signs of progress are all over town. Mayor Jim Thornton is running for re-election to keep moving forward and to make things better for all citizens.
I'm Jim Thornton, and I've proven what I can and will do in office. The people of LaGrange care about results. I ask you to look at my record: a growing economy, a safer community, and a great quality of life. Learn more at jimthornton.org.
Jim Thornton doesn't just talk. He gets things done. For progress and growth, Jim Thornton is your choice. Re-elect Jim Thornton as mayor of LaGrange.
Now back to the Coach's Corner live at Johnny's New York Style Pizza on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to the Coach's Corner live here from Johnny's Pizza. Jack Moore, Coach Steve Pardue, and we're talking LaGrange College football. Coach, we talked a little bit about the defense in the last break. On the offensive side, you continue to try to get a more balanced attack. We're running the ball, but think about those receivers. And you've got Marcus Campbell kind of leading the way. He had 10 receptions, 98 yards. He's averaging 10 yards a catch. Sapp, Button, you mentioned Button had a real good game. Even Cersei out of the backfield catching a few balls. It's nice to have that balance going with your offense.
No doubt. And, and you throw in some young guys, David APA. Mm-hmm. David's having a really good year. Had a big, long, I think it was a 54-yard kickoff return, too. Keontae averaged about 40 yards kickoff return. So that was an area we've gotten better at. We've stressed. Those guys, they catch it. I mean, if you throw it to them, they catch it. It's been that's been a real blessing for us, our receiving core. And I think a lot of that goes back to Coach Felton Huggins. He does a really good job. I've been impressed with Felton since I got there. And I'll tell you a funny story about Felton. I had just gotten there, and I didn't know Felton at all. I knew Coach Chambers a little bit. We kind of knew of each other, not as much as we knew each other. But we're looking at film on I'm not going to say the kid's names. He's with us now, and he's doing really good. But we look at film on him. Well, me and Coach Chambers in his office, and we watch this play quarterback. And I said, he ain't very good at quarterback, Coach. No, Coach, he can't help us, So we go on. We're watching some more. And a few minutes later, Coach Huggins comes in and says, did y'all watch so-and-so? I said, yeah, we watched him. He said, man, I really like him. And I look at Coach Chambers. I'm like,
you're watching the same film
I don't know about this dude right here. This is our recruiting coordinator, and he's telling me he likes this guy, and I just got through watching him, and both of us, and I said, well, what exactly did you like about him? He said, well, I liked how physical he was. I said, Coach, he was a quarterback. He said, I didn't see him on offense. I watched his defensive tape. And I said, oh, good. Let's watch his defense. We watch it, and he's a complete different player on that side of the ball. And he's coming always. We've had some kind of an ongoing joke we have at the office. But Felton he does a great job, not just on the field but off the field. Those kids stand on them academically and doing the right things, and he really cares about them. And then, because so many times, he's a where did he go to school at? I think it's Louisiana College now. It used to be a different name, but he's a Hall of Famer in there, played in the NFL, and a lot of people I know don't think a lot of the guys that play in the NFL are good coaches when they come out because it came to them so natural, But he's a real technician and teaches technique, and our kids buy into him, and he does a great job, and I credit him. We've taken a couple kids this year. Tyler Benjamin's a kid that you'll hear his name called the next few years. He played for a friend of mine down at Troutland down in South Georgia, a little single-A school. He's a high school quarterback, and we got him here and recruited him as an athlete and told him that, and he knew, and moved him to receiver, and, man, he's just balled in and worked extremely hard and actually got to travel with us last week and play some, and I think because of Felton's leadership and coaching, he will be a really good player for us. And, but we got some really good freshman receivers right now, DJ Owens, Kendall Johnson, we call him KJ, kid from Peach County. I mean, he's a big old tall guy that can run and catch. And I'll be honest with you, we get him up here, and I called Chad Campbell, who's a good friend of mine in Peach County. I said, Chad, how did we get this guy? He's 6'4", know. And he had a hurt back.
He's higher than the most of your
and I don't mean that's kids. Bad or anything, but I'm just saying, but he got hurt his senior year and didn't get cleared after the seventh game. Well, then he's got to get back in shape, and they got guys playing well, so,
never gets back to where he was.
Yeah, I believe God moves in good ways, and had a aunt, I think, that played basketball at LaGrange College. So the grandmother knew all about LaGrange College, so she felt good about him coming here, so it kind of all worked out. But with David, APA, DJ, Kendall, we've got another kid, Grant Cagle. I call him Griffin Cagle. I call so many kids by names, they look at me. I was like, I coached somebody that his name was real similar to you in another life, Griffin Cagle.
Start putting their little name tags on them.
Well, I know they are. It's just that I call them by the wrong name. But we got 5 really good young receivers, so that's exciting right now. And we got some good running backs that haven't seen the field that I coach every day. And and I just have to keep reminding them, guys, what is Nick and Brendan Scott doing wrong? It's hard to take those two guys out because they're both playing so well, and they're playing so well without the ball. That's the thing I'm proud about them in protection. They pick up you blitzes. If it's our guy, they pick it up. They read the blitzes well, and then sometimes we keep them in, and they find work. They help out. Coach Pleasance will ask me sometime, hey, can we get the back out? I said, Coach, they've kind of cleaned up some stuff for us here the last few plays. Better keep them in, But really proud of how those guys are playing. The offensive line, those guys battle every week, and I'm telling you now, Ferrum had a very good defensive line last week. And for the most of the game, we held up pretty good, But we won't see a better defensive line than that. And that's kind of what I hope we look like in 3 years from now.
Coming down the line. We're going to take one more break. We'll come back. We're going to talk about the homecoming festivities coming up this week. Right now you're listening to the Coach's Corner, LaGrange College style, right here on Eagle Sports.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
If you want to scale a mountain, buy boots. If you want to turn your crush into something more, say hi. At Country Financial, we know protecting the things you love and preparing for tomorrow start with simple steps. So we help you take small steps today with insurance and financial services that can have a big impact on your family's future. Too often, too late comes too soon. So let's get started at countryfinancial.com.
Everywhere you look on your campus, some event is happening, and that's the way you want it. But keeping your active campus clean and looking at its best isn't easy. Nonetheless, National makes it look easy. Low staff turnover and a commitment to excellence allow National to ensure your campus from top to bottom, inside and out, is always perfect and spotless. Parents and students alike give us a 4.0, and we settle for nothing less. You'll like having National on the job.
Visit us at teamnational.com to see what National can do for you.
LaGrange College celebrates Flashback Friday in a big way with a festive family Flashback Friday lawn party, 6:30 October 20th at Sweetland Amphitheater. Plan a deliciously diverse dinner from area food trucks. Meet friends new and old at the Alumni Hospitality Tent. And flashback to songs of the 60s, 70s, and 80s, live with The Reasons Why. It's a Flashback Friday lawn party, October 20th at Sweetland Amphitheater. Free admission. Gates open at 6:30. Join the fun. Okay, I've got to get up, get ready for work, get the kids so they don't sleep all day, go to work.
At the Medicine Cabinet, we understand busy. That's why we like to save our customers time. We offer home delivery inside city limits, a drive-through, and no long lines to wait in. We get you in and out as soon as possible. We have 2 great locations to better serve you. Our Vernon Street location is home to our famous soda shop. So come in, enjoy a milkshake, hot fudge sundae, or a lemon sour. Also, check out our gift shop that offers children's clothing, toys, books, jewelry, and more. The Medicine Cabinet is a locally owned pharmacy, plus a little more.
Now back to the Coach's Corner live at Johnny's New York Style Pizza on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to the Coach's Corner. We're live from Johnny's Pizza across from LaGrange Mall, right here on Lafayette Parkway. I'm joined by Coach Steve Pardue. And Coach, big week coming up. We got homecoming. A lot of kids get excited about those things. A lot of extra activities going on. We've got the Tom Duckett golf tournament coming up. I think they've still got a few spaces available if folks want to get teams together, be a part of that.
Yeah, if you could go on, if you're interested in that, I think the morning may be filled. I think afternoon's open. I think I'm right. It may be opposite, Jack, but you can go online and if you contact Willie Maddox at LaGrange College, Willie's over that, and Willie does our fundraising, does a great job, and that's really our biggest fundraiser for the athletic program at LaGrange College. So anybody that want to play in that on Friday morning or Friday afternoon, we'd greatly appreciate it. And again, Kendall Wallace, our basketball coach, is helping a bunch with it, but I think Willie is our main contact if you want to play in that.
He works with the I'm trying to remember with the booster of the sports. Don't remember that group. I can't remember the name of it.
Panther Club.
Panther Club.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But yeah, they do a tremendous job supporting all of the athletic programs.
Exactly.
You've got a fun run. They got a 5K going on that morning before y'all. Now you gonna go run in that?
I won't be in that. I won't be at the. Fun and run don't go together with me.
They may rhyme, but they don't go right.
If you
together.
see me running, somebody's chasing me.
Well, I tell my wife I got to have a ball involved. If I'm gonna,
I don't even have that anymore. If I'm running, somebody's chasing me.
They may throw it to you. And then, of course, we got the big game. It's going to be at a different time this week too. It's 2 o'clock instead of the usual 1 o'clock start.
2 o'clock, and it's kind of like it's really neat. Our fans, we walk over traditionally at 1 o'clock. We walk over at 11:45. And to the stadium, and our fans that are tailgating, they come and cheer us on. So it'll be 12:45 this week, a little bit later. And anybody that's been to a game, we'd love you to keep coming. If you've never been to a game, come on out. And I'll be honest, if you've never been to a game, you come to the gate and tell them Coach Pardue said let you in. I was like, I'll let you. We'll let you in. We won't get people there because I really believe that if people will come and start watching these kids, they play hard, and we're trying to do things the right way, that they'll find out that, hey, man, that's an $8 ticket's worth it. So the first time, I'll take the hit for you. And if Jennifer doesn't agree, I'll pay for it. I don't care. But I'd love to see us fill that stands up. And I'll be honest, we're using this weekend, Jack. We're going to bring a lot of kids in, recruits in.
Sure.
Because we know this is going to be our best crowd, So we want to show them an atmosphere and excitement level. And hopefully we'll go out and perform well on the field and get a win and get us back to 500. And then we'll kind of regroup on the open date and try to get ready, for the stretch, like you say, two of our bigger rivals. We go up to Maryville, Tennessee, and then we have Huntington coming here, and we're excited about both those games. But we're worried right now. We're worried about Greensboro, And honestly, the way I've always kind of done it, I worry about the team I'm playing. Obviously, you got to watch tape and game plan, but you control your team, So our biggest thoughts right now is LaGrange College and what we're doing here every day. And again, we'll start in the morning lifting weights, and tomorrow afternoon we'll meet for an hour, then we'll go practice for a couple hours and kind of go from there. And kind of like I always tell our kids in high school, homecoming's a great week. If you got something going on afterwards, get that planned early.
Right.
So give me practice time. Give me weight room time. Your full concentration. Yeah, and I'll be honest, and I really believe this. If we win and everything goes bad afterwards, that's a great memory. But if we get beat, it ain't going to matter what happens afterwards. You're not going to have a good time. So get those things planned with your family coming in, old friends. There's going to be a lot of old players, and I'm excited. Yeah. I want to meet them. And I was telling you, Dr. George Langford, he was a 4-year football player at LaGrange College, class of 2011. He's going to be the 2017 Young Alumni Award winner. Went on and got his Ph.D. from North Carolina State in mathematics and some kind of data analysis. And he's given of his time at 2:00 to speak to any athlete. And I'll be honest, a lot of our teams are on the road, but our football team, we're going to be there in full force from 2 to 3 o'clock and hear him speak. And it's basically about how to juggle academics and athletics, and use our support staff, use your academic mentors,
Sure.
So I'm excited about the message he's going to bring to our guys, and because at the bottom, at the end of the day, whatever our record is, that's not going to determine whether we're successful. What do we teach these kids?
What do they learn from the process?
What did they learn? And I always used to tell them, and we'll know what kind of team we had 10, 20 years from now. Mm-hmm. What kind of father, husband are you, employee?
And do they come back and continue to support the program?
Exactly. And I think that's what I try to stress to our seniors. I put on our program the foundation under the senior pitchers. Guys, I want y'all to be proud one year that I got this thing going, So
right.
That's our job, to get it going and keep it going.
Sounds great. Well, join us at 2 o'clock out at Callaway Stadium this coming Saturday as the LaGrange College Panthers will be in action again. For Coach Pardue, I'm Jack Mormon. We'll see you later on the radio.